Denny Hamlin and the number 11 Progressive team on the win last night at Nashville Super Speedway. Congrats to him, his fans, his crew chief Chris Gale, Toyota, and Joe Gibbs Racing on the win. They deserved the win. I have to say, he did a good job coming back to win after he jumped the restart from the start of the race. To come from that to winning the race, I have to say that is really, really impressive to do. So at least it was early in the race and not like late in the race where he probably would never have a shot. So congrats to Denny and those guys on the win yesterday. They deserved it. He came through the field and had a fast car. And I want to say, I think he had the fastest lap too. So that's a championship point for him right there, I believe. So yeah, congrats to those guys on the win. Second was his teammate Christopher Bell. I thought he was going to catch him there a couple times, but Denny Hamlin threw a good block on there. And third, shout out to one of my drivers, Chase Briscoe. Had a good night last night. Got 6 stage points. He is currently 14th. So he's 37 points to the good right now. Hendrick, who has the last playoff spot. So and I think he'll make this chase here. So Stenhouse Jr., another great run for him after he ran well last week at Charlotte, and that NOS tribute paint scheme for Kyle Busch there. So great run for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Little awkward because block and it checked up everybody, which checked up, and Chris Austin Dillon there. So I got to give a shout out to one of my other drivers, Shane Van Gisbergen, coming home 5th. Best career finish on an oval. First top 5 on an oval. That is very, very impressive. And he didn't luck into that top 5 either. He actually did lead a couple laps there last night and hung around the top 10. I think at worst, top 15 on speed maybe. So top 5 on an oval, which I think he's getting better at. I'm telling you, people better watch out. He's getting better and better on these ovals. No, he did not get any stage points, but it is very impressive. He moved up 2 spots in the points and still didn't get stage points. So, very great night for SVG. Hope he keeps improving on these ovals, and I hope he wins one on an oval soon, because that would be really cool. That would open the floodgates right there for him to win on more ovals. And I hate Zillich and Ross Chastain had brake rotor problems last night. That had me a little bit worried because those two had problems, but they said thankfully SVG ran a little bit of a different brake package. So great run, amazing run for SVG. He is I think to the good on Cindric. So he needed that great run. So 44 points to the good SVG. Briscoe would be 39. So my mistake on both of those drivers' points right there. So nonetheless, still um, SVG in chase contention at this time of year. Getting better too. So that's Tyler Reddick, who got in that wreck at the finish line. Hope he's okay. Seventh, Chase Elliott. Eighth, Ryan Blaney. Ninth was Zane Smith. Another great run for him. 10th was Carson Hocevar. That runs your top 10 right there. So good run for Hocevar. 11th was Eric Jones. A great run for him in Legacy there. 12th, shout out to one of my other drivers, Ty Dillon, quietly coming home with a top 15 finish. Glad to see his teammate AJ Allmendinger win a stage. Just hate the finish didn't turn out well for him, and he had a brake rotor problem there, unfortunately. So, nonetheless, great run for Ty. One of my other guys, Ty Dillon. 13th, Ty Gibbs. 14th, Joey Logano. 15th, Michael McDowell, who was the last driver to finish on the lead lap. 16th, Noah Gragson. He was the first car to finish the lap down there, but decent run there. 17th, Riley Herbst. 18th was Austin Dillon. After spun there by Chris Buescher, which was an accident. I'm not going to blame Chris Buescher there. I'm going to blame for the pit road checkup by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. there, which checked up Chris Buescher, which got an Austin Dillon. No fault of Chris's own there. 19th was Daniel Suarez, last week's winner. 20th, Ty Gillen. 21st, Cole Custer, respectable run. 22nd, Cody Ware. 23rd, Kyle Larson. 24th was John Hunter Nemechek. 25th was Corey Heim. He and Todd Gillen got into it a little bit there. And also, congrats to him getting a full-time ride with 2311 Racing for next season. So, congrats to Corey Heim there. He deserves a full-time ride. 26th was Austin Cindric. Despite not having a good finish, he does have the last chase spot and passed Priest in the points there. But he did get, I'm pretty sure he did get some stage points. Yeah, he got 7 stage points last night in stage 2. So, head of Priest in points for the last chase spot, but because of this Priest had a bad run. So, Austin Hill, I don't know if he's going to be in the 33 rest of the year, and I don't know if it's going to be shared, but as of right now, I think he's going to drive the 33 for most of the races, at least. Although we'll see. 28th was Chad Bencham. 29th, Chris Buescher. 30th was William Byron. 31st, Josh Berry. 32nd, Bubba Wallace. 33rd, Alex Bowman. 33rd, Alex Bowman. They got tangled up there. 34th, Brad Keselowski. That right there with Austin Dillon. He thinks Austin Dillon did it on purpose, which I don't think is true. What TJ Majors' spotter says true either, but something like that on purpose. But AJ Allmendinger won a stage, and then later and during the race he had 6th was Ryan Priest, 37th Ross Chastain, and 38th Connor Zilic, who both from Trackhouse had brake rotor problems. I hate it for those guys at Trackhouse, Ross, and Connor Zillich. Um, as for Austin Dillon here, so night finished 18th. We rallied for 18th after what happened with the Busher thing earlier in the race. Like I said, Busher didn't do it on purpose. But good news is we gained 62. No, excuse me. We gained 16 points. We were 78 going in, 78 out of the chase going in. Now we're 62 out. So we gained 16 points without stage points. That's really impressive there. Hopefully we can go to Michigan, get some stage points, and hope keep gaining some more points to try to make it into the chase. Hopefully, I'm not giving up hope. We could still make the chase. Yes, we're 62 out. We need to have a great summer stretch in order for us to have a shot to make the chase. So I feel like there's no more room for error really in this 3 team. So let's get ready for Michigan next week. Hopefully AD and the 3 team can get ready for Michigan next week, one of his decent tracks. So points was 24th last week, but did gain 16 points from last week. So glad to see he had a better finish than last week. And let's go AD.